It's back to collisions, right, John Anik? We have the title eliminator, which is the #1 contender fight, the bonus fight of season 2 to kick off season 3. We need a main event. We need a title match. So we gotta have Flightreacts take on Lamarr Wilson so we can know who Willpower will face off in the first ever YouTube Brawlers event history. I'm hyped. We need a main event. Help me get this main event real quick. You feels me? Ah, do you feel me? Here he is, Flight. I believe Flight will be the first guy who height-wise matches up Willpower. And now that I've been looking at Willpower's video, I might have made him a little bit too tall. I don't know if he's that tall, but I don't remember how tall I made him, but he does look like he was a lot taller than his opposition. But he wasn't that tall as Brandon, so Flight might be a lot bigger. I mean, he is in real life, obviously, because Flight's huge in real life. But there is, in terms of height, not like stocky or anything. But here's Lamarr Wilson. He says he has unfinished business with Willpower. And he wants that. He wants to run it back. Nobody has tested Willpower the way Lamarr Wilson has. All right, Willpower was rocked as soon as the fight started. He was rocked. You heard John Waddick just said he'll zap your Willpower with all that strength. You see what I mean? The undercover stuff, bro. Look at him. He's focused. He focused. But he also knows the last time he fought someone as tall and skinny and lanky, he lost. And as young. But Flight, he's a striker, but he will tap you out. He does have a submission victory under his resume. So we'll see, bro. We'll see. This is an intriguing matchup. This is a main event type matchup, but this is a #1 contender matchup. One of these guys will be facing Willpower for the championship. All right, there he is. Flightreacts. He's so close to getting that title shot. This is the second time he's come this close, so we'll see what he does with it. Same thing for Lamarr. These were the two guys in the semifinals. This is why they're fighting off for the first ever title shot. Look at him. Look at him. He's focused. He's focused. That's Flightreacts right there. That's Flight. And he's taking on Lamarr Wilson. Lamarr Wilson bringing back the outro, bro. Got me all hyped on the end of his videos lately. He's the funniest guy who gets the job done. Likes it how to. Many so fun. Many so crazy, but it click off the thumb. Dun, 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 Lamarr Wilson. Feeling the dint 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 part if you was watching like from the way back. I mean way back ages. You know what the dint dint dint, the part that he took out. Yeah. Alright, let's the fight start. They gonna show love? No. Flight is not showing love. Lamarr went for the handshake. Look at the height difference. Woo! This is gonna be a tough one for Lamarr. But Lamar's like Daniel Cormier though. He's smaller than everybody, but he can get you to the ground and do some damage. But I don't know if he has the power. But I know he has the submission strength. But Flight is so much bigger. He is in terms of height, cause like weight wise, Lamarr is obviously bigger. Oh, see, there it is. Look at this, going for a takedown already. When he takes you down, he's a problem. Cause they're an even playing field now. They're the same height now. We're gonna see how well Flight does off his back. Cause Flight, I don't think he's ever been on his back really. He got knocked out by Brandon. He didn't have to worry about submission. Look at this. Immediately going for a Kimura is Lamarr Wilson. How's your defense, Flight? How's your defense, Flight? Oh, this could be a big L if he loses this quick. Come on. Okay. Nope, he's not a walking L, bro. He got out of it. Flight showing some good submission defense. That's good for his confidence. That's good for his confidence because he got out of the first one. He got out the first submission try. Oh, but the grounding pound is there too. He's feeling Lamarr. He's feeling Lamarr's power right now. He's feeling his strength. And he's got to get up. 3-round fight. He's got to get up. He doesn't want to stay here, even if he's in his mount. His guard. Okay, I told you, Flight will tap you out. This is what got Lamarr out of here last time. It was a guillotine. Nope, Lamarr gets out. He's been working on his guillotine defense. But it's not willpower down there. Lamarr knows it's not willpower down there. For whatever that means. So less scary. Oh, that was a big uppercut. Look, he's going for a takedown. Oh, Flight defenses it. That's big for his confidence. Flight's reach is so good that he doesn't have to get as close to hit. You see how close Lamarr has to get just to strike him? Oh, that was a big shot. Lamar's face is busted open. Flight got that punching power. He's feeling that power, but he's not been stunned. He's just been hurt. I mean, he's just bleeding. He hasn't been stunned. Look at it. You see the blood on Lamarr? Ooh. Lamarr, you got to get him down. His Flight's turning up. See? Lamarr, I'm a coach now. You see how fast Lamarr took him down as soon as I said it? I was like, Lamarr, you got to take him down. And that's exactly what Lamarr did. Lamarr Wilson. Look at all that blood on Flight's arm, though. You see it? Is that Lamar's blood? That's probably Lamar's blood from his face. That's crazy. All that blood on his back and whatnot. He's going for another Kimura lock. He's trying to break Flight's arm. Can he get the submission? He has 19 seconds. 18, 17, 16, 15. Oh, he's really close, but I think he might get saved by the bell. I think Flight's stalling. Flight might be stalling. Can Flight hang on? Can Flight hang on? Flight's going to hang on to see what happens. Saved by the bell, honestly. Saved by the bell, honestly. High key saved by the bell. High key, we should be having Willpower versus Lamarr Wilson too. But saved by the bell. Flight's still in this. That was a great round. That was a great round. Look at this submission attempt. Another submission attempt. That could have been the end. I'm telling you, saved by the bell, bro. It was deep. It was deep. Look at the blood pouring down Lamar's face. It's a different animal. All right, Brittany Palmer, I see you. I see you. All right. That's the thumbnail. No, I'm playing. Anywho. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. You think they're going to show love this time? Well, Flight at least. No, Flight refuses to touch gloves. Flight's like, we'll be friends after the fight, bro. I want that title shot. I want that title shot. Even though Lamar's just too nice. Oh, did he try to just slap him? And he got immediately taken down. He tried to slap Lamarr. You saw that? He went for the slap, but Lamarr took him down as soon as he attempted it. He's like, who you think you're trying to slap, boy? So, Flight, you really got to get out this Kimura. Oh, I saw it. If I saw it, Flight, you should have saw it coming. Oh, my God. Come on, Flight. Come on, Flight. You know the Kimura was coming. Oh, you do not have a dime. You do not have time, Flight. You do not have time, Flight. You got to get out of this. It's so deep. It's so deep. Cranking on the arm. Flight, you're so... Ah, it's over. Lamarr Wilson is the #1 contender. We are getting Lamarr versus Flightreacts. Sorry. We're getting Lamarr Wilson versus Willpower 2. Willpower versus Lamarr Wilson 2. This is the main event. Lamarr got unfinished business with Willpower. Can he take him out this time, though? This is a rivalry. Wow, we have a rivalry in YouTube Brawlers history already. This was a big win for Lamarr. Taps out Flightreacts. Devastating loss by Flight. That's a devastating loss. Cause this is huge for Flight. Cause where does Flight go from? He's in no man's land right now. But as for Lamarr Wilson, he just skyrocketed himself to a title shot. I don't know where Flight goes from here. But Lamarr just got himself a main event slot at the first ever YouTube Brawlers event. Oh man, of course he's a factor. He could be our next champion. Willpower is like, ooh, all right, run it back. We running it back. That might be our first rematch in YouTube Brawlers history too. Lamarr Wilson back in the win column with a devastating Kimura. He got submissions too, man. He's got submissions too. There it is. Lamarr Wilson locks in a championship fight. Look at it. Look at it. Look at him. So with this, season 2 officially comes to an end. This was a bonus episode because we needed a #1 contender and we got him in Lamarr Wilson. Lamarr YTB 1 Willpower versus Lamarr Wilson 2 will be the first ever event, because it's going to be events. It's going to be like pay-per-views from here on out now, because we have a champion. I did the tournament so we can have a champion so I can start events. While the first episode was just like practice stuff. I mean, the first season was practice stuff. The second season was a tournament to crown a champion. The third season, it's going to be pay-per-views, bro. Pay-per-views. So, wow, it was split. It wasn't split because 2 of them went to Lamarr. So Lamarr won the first round, but the first judge actually gave it to Flight. So that's interesting. So it really don't matter, because he ended the round with the Kimura, and he started it with a Kimura. So Flight, you gotta work on that Kimura defense. But that's that, man. Flight versus Willpower would have been intriguing. So we'll see if that fight can eventually ever happen. But we're getting Willpower versus Willpower versus Lamarr Wilson 2. That's a big main event. Look out for the entire card when I post it. Eventually, I have the card planned out, so we'll see what happens. So yo, please like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'm out. 1.